tragic. We'll see. It's hard to say. See how it turns out. What's in the put underneath that? Hang on. Hang on. Let me get some. There's some Play-Doh or something. Play-Doh. Hang on. I think Play-Doh would be the best. Maybe that's fine. What's up, Citrus? Alright, so I went and I bought a floor creeper for cars. Bought this, right? $70. Because I figured if I made something like this, it's going to cost money. I'll probably spend just about as much. So I have this, here it is. So I'm going to take the shell and I want to put it on this so I can move it, not stress it out. The problem being, this is about 400 pounds. So, but if I'm only like sort of pushing it, it's not 400 pounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around, because when I do this, the other side, it's going to pop open. So I need something to stop it. I'll use the wall. This could be funny. It could be tragic too. Like I said, if I break it, I have time to fix this, so I shouldn't be a pussy. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it around, and then I'm going to try and get it on this dolly. It could be funny in a tragic way. So let me see if I can move this motherfucker. Do this. I know I can do this. Son of a bitch. I can do this. I can do it. You know I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do this. I can do it. I can do it. Truck the wheels so it doesn't move. Alright? Truck the wheels. Shit. do this. Carefully there. Push out. Do not push out. This is good. Keep it. So the problem. Stay. Stay. You can do it. You can do this. You can do it. Do this. Just fucking. Do it. Pick it. Screws. These are screws. Do it. Push it out. Just do it. Do some torque here. Just do it. Fucking do it. Just do it. Shut up! Do it. Do it. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Move the cart, move the cart. Okay, you're all right, you're all right. Thank you. Okay. Forward. Just the cart. Slow. Slow. No, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Alright, think. Don't do that. That's stupid. Take the L brackets out. Move the L brackets. Don't move the piece here. It's freaking moronic thinking. Okay. See the crack of my ass? Such an unbecoming look. I'm sorry if you did. I'm not a refrigerator repairman. Alright. This is doable. You can do this. Don't puss out. Just think. Let's screw up. Fucking strip, I'll rip you out with my teeth. God damn it. I need you. I'm a fucked up dude. I am. I'm a fucked up dude, and that I never ask for help. Ever. Alright? Going back, dude. Alright. one in this corner. Down, it's like fucking fall on you. Don't fuck up, man. You're on free almost. Okay. All right. Slide. Son of a bitch. A little bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Shut the fuck up right now. Shut up! Back down the ground. That was fun. That was a good time. Ow. Tape measure. Yeah, where's my phone? God damn, man. Say I'm getting too old for this, but I'm not, I guess. It's not. There's no fucking way. It's not 7/9. There's a tape. It's not 7/9. Jesus Christ, give me a heart attack. It's not 7/9, it's something that's close. 7/9. Nice job, iPhone. I need a tape measure. I need a tape. I can never find a tape measure. Like, ever. What's in here? 7/9, my ass. This is 7/9. Do that again. It's not. It's not. That thing does not fucking work. That doesn't work. That's a terrible thing on your phone. It's not even close to accurate. 7/9? me a break. Khaki, where is a tape measure? I want to break this. Should fucking move it. I will. Do it later. Need a tape measure. It's not 700. One in here. Yes! Hi, Solar. What's up, buddy? Hi, Sammy. Bring me food in a sec. Six four. 6'4". Where's my door? No door, 6'4". Alright, that's cool. So, the door, if I take the molding off the bottom and the molding off the top, you know how it is on the door? It's like 6'8" or something. It's almost 7 feet. That's good. Now I gotta get a measurement on this. It leans, once I get it in the doorway, I can tip it. It's the door will. The trick will be getting it down steps by myself. Should call Ripley's Believe It or Not. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Use this one back there, use this one. Beautiful. God, I hope this thing finds a home. Seriously. It deserves a home. Whitney. The MoMA. Somebody. Fuck, man. It's like the whole art community has just fucking abandoned me my whole life, it seems. Well, not really. I'm bitching, I'm complaining, I know. I am. Why have I not been on the Whitney Biannual? I have no idea. I've been bitching about that for years. I thought in college they should have me in the Whitney Biannual. The MoMA. They were interested in a piece once. And the gallery didn't fucking come down. Or something. Or they just wanted one of them or something. Goddamn gallery didn't come down. So they passed. Jesus Christ. What shit is that? Somebody bought something for a museum out west years ago. I think it was Michael Lynn donated it. I got a few pieces out there, but still, like, I'm disgruntled. I'm disgruntled, man. I'm 60. I should be not worrying about fucking money at this point. It's the truth. The fuck? I'm still like broke. I make this shit. $20,000 in materials. I guarantee you it'll go back in my barn. Do I sound angry? You're damn right I am. Why wouldn't I be? Never have I gotten a grant. It's fucking absurd. I've never gotten a grant. A lot of highs. 3 times for this Tiffany grant. You know, she had the option of 3 people. She said, I nominated you 3 times. I thought I'd get it. No, I didn't. The only grants I've ever gotten are from like private people. There's been a lot of private people that have helped me throughout the years, I will say that. Fucking Jacob, man. That guy. My friend Virginia. So been a bunch. Rhea G. Sean, but never from an institution. Never, oh, here, you could have this internship. I got fucking dogs, man. I can't do any internship. An internship. Why the fuck would I want to do that? An internship? Really? Like, why? I don't need to make work around other artists. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Fucking get in my way. I don't need a studio. I've always had a studio. Where's the tape? I could cut the fucking cord. I'm getting this thing out. Screw this. I do this. Go through the gallery. No, hang on. It's from that, man. I need something more accurate than this. It's the fucking truth, man. I'm not being a baby. I'm not crying. I'm just pissed off. That's all. Fucking angry, man. I'm fucking gonna be 61. 60 fucking 1. I'm still struggling, but I'm still making it, you know? What are they testing me? You already did. I've already been tested, okay? Fucking saying stuff about my art, about what's going on, pissing people off. That's not good enough for them. It's not good enough for the fucking moment. It's fucking absurd. I'm not discounting the shit that I do on the internet either. You know? Oh, that scared me. It's a lot of fucking shit. Yeah, I'm probably have more edited videos on YouTube than anybody. That's no shit. Over 7,000. 5,500 are visible. The other ones aren't visible because I got hacked a few years ago. And the Russians went through the motherfuckers and made them all private. So I got tired of putting them back on, you know? YouTube said that they were going to do it, they didn't. Seriously. Who's the next curator of the Whitney? Some idiot, I'm sure. You should let me curate the damn show. Pick out good people. Where's the pen? That thing. Here, okay. Open that here. We are right here. Yes! Yes! Is that correct? Fucking a-hole. Kick fucking ass. Yes! Thank you. Thank you. That's great. That was 30 inches. It's 30 inches wide. 30 inches wide, and what was it, 6 what? Well, that'd go through my door. I might not even have to take out molding. This thing I fucking made, I swear to God, it was like, it was a lot of work, but it was like, it just, everything clicked. It was one of those pieces that while I was making it, I'm like, that's going right into the bullseye. As far as I'm concerned, the way it looks, the way it functions. Same thing with these other small mermaid pieces. I was like, every time I made one of these, everything just sort of kind of came together. Like, I want this movement. I got it. I want this, you know? There's a lot of different movements in here. I'm bragging. I am. I'm fucking bragging. I'm looking at 6'4". Go measure the door again. I might have to just take out the bottom one because I don't want the casters going over that thing. Right? So the casters might be a problem. So what I'll do is if I can take a Sawzall and cut it, and then just pull that up, roll the fucker out, and put it back. It's my house, I can do whatever I want to it. If I was renting this thing, oh, I guarantee you it would look just as shitty right now, like there'd be paint everywhere. My place in Brooklyn, I was there for years. The one at Hancock and Broadway, I was there for years. That place was fucking trashed. I did a show at Derek Eller, and it was this large igloo, like made out of styrofoam. Spilled polyurethane on the floor. You know, what are you gonna do? So I just let it dry. It was easier, but I was still working, so I was walking through it. There's more than that. I trashed that place. I make art. The guy knew I was an artist. Not trash it. You gotta stay in the floor. You know, they do that anyway a lot of times. Like, my neighbor had that done just because she didn't like the finish on the floor. I've been there for fucking years. The refrigerator needed to be replaced, the oven, they'll do that. I was like there for 15 years. They'll throw money in it so that they can jack up the rent. That landlord, I love that guy. He always worked with me. There were times when I was broke. I was given, hey, here's 300. Here, okay, and then like 5 days later, here's 800. That was my stressful life in the city. But the guy was fucking awesome. He knew that I wasn't gonna screw him. Don't screw your landlords. You know, if you don't like the price of the place, don't rent there. It's their place. They get to choose who lives there and how much. In other words, like I'm saying, like, don't skip out, okay? Yeah. Fuck yes. Fucking A. Alright. Fucking ass. That is great. That is freaking great. It fits. See, that's what I'm talking about. I made this thing without a tape measure. I never checked the door. But it's gonna fit. That thing at the bottom, that molding, that had to come out anyway. Even if it was like 5 feet tall. It's not, it's, you know, that was already thought about, but I was like, I'm just making this. I'll figure it out later. You know, like I was like, I'll cut the door frame. If I had to cut the door frame, it's fine. God damn it, man. This show is like, I make my shit for myself, right? I always do. It's just like I want to look at it in my house. And I'm so fucking happy with like the small ones and the big ones. If they don't sell, it's fine. They can come back and live with me. Seriously. Then when I'm dead, somebody can have them. Somebody or some institution should buy one of these at least. I'm sorry, I'm 60, man. I've been struggling. I'm pissed. Make this shit knowing that I'm making it for myself. You know, there's been, you know, I'm sure that if I had a consideration about what other people wanted to see, I could probably sell some shit. Why would I want to do that? Why the hell would I want to do that? Like, for what, money? I get by. I get by without without institutions really helping me. I don't need your fucking grants. I don't. Screw it. Choke on it. Give it to somebody else. Right, Khaki? Everything works out, I swear to God. There'll be times I don't have a fucking penny to my fucking name. Nothing. And all of a sudden, here it comes. You know? I found that, like, I'll get a call for doing training a dog. I have found this to be definitely true. If you freak out about it, it's not going to happen. It'll never happen. But if you just relax and, like, try not to worry about. I have other shit I worry about, right? I got a lot of shit I worry about. That's all I do is worry. That's my life. It's like anxiety ridden. But the money thing, if I get like rapid thought about that, nothing comes in. You know, that's not the shit I really obsess about. Because somebody always needs their dog trained, you know. If I had to, I could, I've sold stuff before because I'm broke. You know, I used to collect a lot of shit. Then I had some money in the market because I've said this before, I'm not psychic. I just am intuitive. I bought this company, Millennium Pharmaceutical, when it was real low. It was like split. I had several companies that did that in the biotech industry. So I had some money. Not a lot. It was a lot. Like, it was all on paper, though, about a half, right? And I wanted the full mill. So I was holding, and then in like 2008 or something, the market crashed, and I didn't get my money out in time. I made some money off of Millennium Pharmaceutical. It paid for the Derek Eller show, paid for some other stuff, you know, but I didn't get the money out because I got greedy. I can be sort of intuitive about some things, but I can't really get the whole picture. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like with Trump, I was like, oh, he's gonna get impeached twice. You know, he's gonna end up in jail, which he already has. He's been indicted. But I can't really, like, I couldn't figure out when I'm supposed to pull the trigger to sell because I got greedy. And then I remember I was at that time. I think I had like Web TV or a compact Visario. I swear to God, I didn't know how to use a computer at that point. It's come a long way, man. I can do green screen. You know, some Photoshop. And I was watching it. And as I'm watching it, every day I'd go and I'd see what was in my account, and it just went down to like nothing. And every day I would be sick about it. Like for a year, I would be checking to see if anything came back. I mean, like, you have no idea what the feeling was. Like, oh, I'm actually going to have some money in my life. And then it just, every day. One day I lost like $200,000, man. I've never had that much money except on paper at that time. I'm happy if I got 10 grand in the bank. This is no shit. If I got 10 grand, you know, I got some time. Because that 10 grand I can sort of live off of. It's the truth. I was sick, I swear to God. It was like, I was lovesick for my money. That's how it was. It was fucked up. I learned a lot. I did. I learned a lot. I became more generous. That's always sort of like, I want to help, you know? But like, I became more generous the years after that to like people. It changed me. I had it and then I didn't have it and I don't have it. But that doesn't mean that I can't impact somebody's life. I told this story the other day. There's been people in my life that have impacted me for whatever reason. Charlie Ryan. I'd still be drinking booze if it wasn't for Charlie Ryan. That guy, man, he said the right things to me. He didn't fire me. Ernie Locke, not a rich man. I got up to New York with the money that he gave me. I came up here in a drive-away with like $300. Jacob. Everybody that's been generous to me on YouTube, Rhea G, Sean, Carter, There's so many. Sean. You never know how you're going to impact somebody's life by trying to help them. Just try. Even if it, just try. You don't have to give them money. Charlie Ryan, that guy, he's very successful now. He's in the music business. He has like these venues, Brooklyn Bowl. They're international now. He deserves it. He does. I'm not the only person that Charlie Ryan has helped. I'm sure. That guy, I was working at the Cowgirl Hall of Fame, and the Ed Keenholz show was in town. And he goes, Peter, there's an Ed Keenholz show. I said, I know. He goes, you got to go see it. He was a manager. He said, I don't have the time. He said, I'll do your shift. Go see it. Go see it and come back. People that want me to train their dogs. Freaking Elvis is here. Elvis is here. Murray had me train these two puppies. Elvis is back because he was real young. Sandwiches. I got her dog back there. She goes out of town. She brings her dog up for here. Go board and train with my dog. You don't understand how helpful that is to me. It's work. I'm in the middle of nowhere. It's what I've been feeding Sam lately. I feed him by hand. It's dog food. It's pedigree dog food. He likes it. When I'm feeding him, he makes these noises, like not like when the Sasquatch stood up and went, that's good. Well, yeah, sort of, but that was different. That Sammy is saying, that's good, but the Sasquatch that stood up was saying, that's good about something else. She knocked a tree branch down. She was so excited. Right, Khaki? I can't believe I got this thing up on this dolly. Yeah, it's going to fit through my door. It's unbelievable. I've been worried about this for a long time, sort of in the back of my head. Like, how am I going to get this thing out of this house and into a truck? Look at Charlie. Son of a bitch. Drinking sucked. I wasn't like a guy that would go out and get in fights. Well, I would in the Navy, but I wasn't drinking. Like I'm not like I wasn't a mean drunk, but I was a obnoxious drunk. Thought I was funny, I'm sure. That's the thing about drunks. They think they're funny, but they just, you drink and your IQ drops about 15 points. Seriously. Drunks are, when I'm around people that drink now, I'm just like, God, I'm glad I don't do that. I have been so bummed out and never thought about like, oh, I think I'm gonna have a drink. Why would I do that? The shit tastes bad, makes you stupid, and it's highly addictive. It's freaking antiseptic. It's antiseptic, man. You're not supposed to drink that, You could drink water. Dehydrates you for sure. It's probably clear that I got like a little emotional. I'm sorry. I've always been like this. I have. I've always been like a real emotional person. I'm sure it's a lot to deal with. Like my girlfriends. Like, oh look, he's getting teary-eyed at the end of Transformers. Like, what a pussy. That's just how I am. White cake? I gotta change your water, don't I? I will. God damn, man. What's up? I can't believe it. I can't believe I can move that thing. That's more weight than I've ever moved. I built this thing, the USS Turtle. That thing was 300, and I thought that was the limit. I thought that was my limit, was like 300. It's not, I guess. No, I guess I didn't think that was my limit. I could actually move that around pretty easy. I'll say this is my limit at this point. It's probably not. Hi, Cake. What am I going to do tonight? I had a dream about pork, eating pork that was like cooked with like, it had like, pork that's like real crispy. Like, have you ever had like Puerto Rican or Dominican pork? That's what, in the dream, it was that, like the skin was all crispy. I used to get that in Brooklyn. I love the crap out of that shit. It's so good. I've probably got pork in the freezer. I need to look around. I haven't bought meat in a while. There's not a lot in there. I found some raw Cornish hens in there that I probably bought. They're frozen. They're frozen. They're, for 2 years or something. They're frozen. They were fine. I've heard of people, there's like in Siberia, in the Arctic, they find these like woolly mammoths in the ice. And I've heard about people trying to eat that, like that aged meat. I would. I'd give it a shot. And on the woolly mammoth, this is interesting, within 2 years they'll actually have a woolly mammoth. They took some kind of DNA or something, they got some DNA, And they have, at this point, they have an elephant that's hairy. You know, I saw it. It was like this baby elephant with like hair on it. And they were saying 2 more years they'll have a full woolly mammoth, which is fucking crazy. I think that they used an Asian elephant, probably for obvious reasons. Meaning the Asian elephant is easier to deal with than the African elephant. African elephants are not tameable. You can't really train them. They use Asian elephants. The African elephant is sort of pissy. So it's not really like, you want something that's more docile, and the African elephant really isn't. So that's what they did. I wish they'd bring back a lot of them. What about the Chickensaurus, man? From what I understand, they made a chicken with a tail. And maybe they grew some teeth. Or something. They got 2 of the things accomplished, but I don't know if they gave up on it. They're using CRISPR technology to do that shit. It's fucking amazing. I don't understand why they used a chicken though. Like, why would you use a chicken when you use like a ostrich? What a fucking big dinosaur. I know that they were small too, but I want a big one. It'd be great. It's amazing. This planet, how old it is. It's crazy. Like, I'll be driving over by the wildlife management area, and there's like shale, and you can, you know, it's like a cliff sort of, and you can just like every layer. It's like, well, how many millions of years was that? It's nuts. I'm looking outside and I see deciduous trees, right? They don't have leaves on them, but I mean, like, trees evolved too. Trees used to look sort of more like pine trees. This deciduous tree is like a product of evolution. It's nuts. I never even thought about it for a long time. You know, everything, there's been all this evolution on this planet changing it. Now what's happening? Who knows? It's insane. I gotta wrap this stuff too. I don't have it wrapped because I've been considering why it's here. I got the white up. I could do some white screen with it. No, I can't use white screen because of the colors. It doesn't really make sense. It'll be hard to, I can't do that. I can't really use green screen. I could do black screen with that one. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't need to do it. I'll just wrap them up, get them to the gallery. I hope somebody wants them. You know, you want an institution to buy them. I don't know. Somebody has a house in the Hamptons. I've sold stuff to people like that. I don't know. Let's see. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. I'm just sick of being broke. It really doesn't matter. I'm really happy with it. I am. So it really doesn't matter. If it comes back here, it'll look great in my house. It will. Got Western Mermaid, the Desert Mermaid. God, what a beautiful piece. I'm so happy with that. I made the egg that she's coming out of, like, it looks like it's made out of Play-Doh. It is not. It's an amalgamation of, what was that? I don't know. A bouncy ball, liquid nails, epoxy, paint, glue, polyurethane, paint again, polyurethane again, paint again, polyurethane, glue. I layered it. And it's got the craziest fucking look. It looks like it's almost like a non-Newtonian fluid. Which one of these, I made a non-Newtonian fluid, and I made it so that while I was sliding, I put stuff in it so it would also stop. So I had to time it just like perfectly. I don't know how I pulled it off. That's this shell with the snail on it. That is the non-Newtonian fluid I made. That's Play-Doh on her. That one has a lot of Play-Doh on it. The really pretty gold leaf one, that one is a lot of Model Magic, which is a good product too. Play-Doh's a good product, it is. You just have to make sure that it's archival. I did stuff to, they're sealed. It'll last a long, long time. That's a lot of polyurethane on top of the Model Magic. This one, you can't see it, but the one with the snail, it's a lot of Play-Doh. And I use Play-Doh because Play-Doh, if you do it right, it'll crack. So it has a really nice crackle effect on it. You can see it on her face too. It's got like this crackle look. Used a lot of expansion bands, or I don't know what they're called. They're like for working out, and it's been real effective. I feel better about the armatures not breaking because I'm pushing all the motors in here and pushing all the armatures. They might break. They're allowed to break. It's mechanical. It can be fixed. But to avoid that problem, I used expansion bands. So what I'm saying is, like, when the shell's opening and closing, right? Like this, it's making that movement. If it's not tight, like if there's like movement, it'll go like this, right? That causes wear on the armatures. So you know how you take a coat hanger, you bend it, right? It gets real hot, and then you can just break it. That's why I used the expansion bands, because what it does is it keeps it all fluid, right? It keeps it fluid. It seems to work. This is what I used to use to accomplish this, was I would use old-timey foam from couches. You know that yellow stuff? So what I'd do is I'd put in front of the object and the back of the object. So the foam would follow it up to a point, and then the other foam would take over. This is much more effective. And it became part of the piece too. It did, it became part of the piece. Yeah, I'm really happy with this shit. It's worked out real good. If it breaks, it's fine. If anything breaks down there, it's fine. I'm not gonna sweat it. I've never had a piece break in a show. It can happen though, so it's no big deal. Not all of them will break. There's always gonna be something moving. I'll tell you the honest truth. This thing, I made these things so they look good not moving. That's why I'm real happy with these. Like I'm looking at these, they are not moving. Same thing with this thing. This thing looks cool not moving. You don't have to, plug it in. But I did keep everything in mind of, like, if somebody buys it, some place buys it, or if somebody buys it for a place or something, then they'll be able to they're not gonna have any problem dealing with it. Most likely, like you can get, like the gold leaf one, you can get to the bottom of it, to the works. It breaks while I'm alive. Call me, but they have people that can do it. You know, they have people that could rip it apart and put it back together, which is fine with me. I don't care. Breaks, fix it. But I made this one piece. It's all like really thought out. All this show's really thought out about like if somebody owns it, it's workable. You know, like somebody asked me like, how do I clean off the gold leaf one? Fantastic. You know, spray it down. Maybe on the rubber on the tail, you could use. I like to use Armor All. Armor All could be used on the whole thing. To tell you the truth, Armor All is a good product. It makes everything real shiny. But some of it was meant to be sort of dull. But like I did a flat piece that's going to be in the show. It looks like a package, and it has like a missile in it. You know, shoulder fired missile looking thing. It doesn't really look like one, but it's, you know, just an indication if that's what it is. So it's got plastic over it. And I'm like, well, if that's bought and that plastic needs to be changed, you got to make it so the plastic could be changed easy. So just unscrew it at the top. I'd go to the back side and just cut around it, and it'll fall off, and then you put another piece of plastic on, take it around the back, and it's a piece of cake. You know, and those other flag pieces, heavily polyurethane, and then coated with something to protect from UV light, dead flat varnish that'll protect it from light. Everything's been. I've used that, like this thing, I had to use a lot of epoxy, but I have a dead flat varnish on it so that it, you know, it won't yellow. But to be perfectly honest, if it yellowed, it might look really cool. So that could be part of it. I don't really care. I like that. I gotta put out a video with Elvis. I got it. I shot it with him. I just haven't dealt with it. I'll edit it. He's doing good. It was sort of a shitty session, which is good for explaining shit. He dropped it, but I got him to pick it up. You know? That's what the whole piece is about. The whole video. I wish I could go get sushi somewhere, but I have to drive. You alright, cat? I give you clean water. I should do all that shit. I got shit to do. I got this up. I can't believe I got it up. It's unbelievable. It is. I left a lot of weight for some reason. More than my weight. Freak, I guess. Right, Khaki? So are you. Khaki, my dog thinks that I'm her mate. Right, Khaki? And since Remy's gone, it's reassuring. Khaki loves me, don't you? That's right. I miss Remy, though. Solar's still here. He's 7 years old. I was thinking about it because we got a solar eclipse coming in. It's, you know, if I drive an hour that way, I'm in totality. And Solar was born 2017 during the solar eclipse, like at 2 o'clock. He was hatching. God, that was a weird fucking day. And then, God, he was so small. And I mean, like, you could have put him in a teaspoon. And then Remy, It's like she wanted to have a baby for years. That's why I took that egg from Chip laid an egg on some metal she wasn't going to use. I gave it to Brad. She started sitting on it right away. And she took her beak like when it was like first born, and it was like stimulating, like on this little chicken wing looking thing. God, it was crazy. I'm like, Ram, I can't even watch this. It's so crazy, you know. She just looks up at me like I'm supposed to do this, you know. She's stimulating the, you know, they don't get fed for a while. They're living off of the egg stuff, so she's stimulating them, keeping them going. God, he was tiny. He's a freak. All that guy wants to do is wrestle. I try and watch TV. Solar, you want to watch TV? So what he does is he comes in, he sits on my chest. He doesn't poke my face, but if my hand is close, he's like, wrestle. He's like tail dragging and like making this noise. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to watch TV. Shut up. So I had to kick him out. Alright, I gotta work. Thanks, y'all. I'll see you later. Appreciate it. Not a bunch of trolls on here. I'm sure. I mean, $2. That's better than nothing, right? That is. I'll see you. Bye-bye. Thanks, Citrus. Yeah, I'll probably do it later. Oh, there's Lingus. What's up, Ling? What's up, Lingus? I'll see you. Bye-bye.